So what we do first with our patients with carpal tunnel is once we've assessed and determined that it is carpal tunnel, we're going to look at the wrist and see if there are any structures that are impeding on the space that the median nerve runs through. So the first thing that we look at is going to be the wrist carpal bones. So the carpal bones are 2 rows of 4 bones that connect the arm and the hand, and that's what allows you all the motion in your wrist. So if any of these bones move into the space of the carpal tunnel, it can put pressure on the nerve. So the nerve runs very close to the skin, and then there's the tendon that runs over it. So if that bone starts to push the nerve up into the tendon, then that can create the irritation and the symptoms. So what we're looking for is any kind of dysfunction in the wrist, and I'll put the patient through a range of motion with their wrist, see if there are any areas that feel restricted or out of place. If I do find something, we're going to thrust into the wrist. Brooke doesn't have any dysfunction in her wrist, so we're not going to do the adjustment. But I would basically do an adjustment to try to push that carpal bone back out of the space that the carpal tunnel, that the median nerve runs through. So if I don't find any dysfunction in the carpal bones, then I'll be looking at the soft tissue. We'll look at the wrist flexors, so that's the muscles that bring your hand up like this. And what we're going to do is we're going to take them through the range of motion opposite to that and drag along, and we would use some biofreeze and really work on the muscles here so that there's no adhesions or irritation on the nerve as it enters into the wrist. We'll also work on the ligament to make sure that that is loose and not impinging as well. So there's some exercises that I tell every patient that does have carpal tunnel to be making sure that they do. I want them doing this 3 times a day, 10 reps each time that you do it. So it would be morning, lunch, and evening when you do that. So basically what I want you to do is just bring your hands out front like this. Then you're going to bring them up like you're doing a stop sign. You're going to hold that for 5 seconds. Then you're going to bring them back to neutral. Make a fist. Hold that for 5 seconds. And then you're going to bring them, flex them down, and you're going to hold that for 5 seconds. And so we're going to rotate through those 3 exercises 10 times, 3 times a day. And that'll help to strengthen and to stretch. So millions of people every year suffer with carpal tunnel syndrome. It's one of those problems that people either don't know a lot about or think that there's nothing they can do about it other than surgery. So surgery is a very permanent solution. What we've shown today are some natural ways that you'd be able to treat carpal tunnel before you have surgery. Surgery is always there as a last option, but this is definitely what you should try first. If you found some value in this video, like it or share it with a friend that may be suffering from carpal tunnel syndrome. Thanks a lot.
To find out more about the Springfield Wellness Center and all the other services we offer, head over to our Facebook page or check out our YouTube channel.